I'm kind of liking the nun vibes that I'm giving off with this shirt. It's like, you know, conservative, but like still like cute, but still like, you know? And it's very flowy. I was not feeling that shirt, if I'm being completely honest. I look like a whole grandmother. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Rebecca. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today is Belle Let's Talk, and I wanted to make a video responding to my video that I made last week. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, it'll be right here. Basically last week I kind of opened up about what I've been going through, and I opened up about the anxiety that I've been feeling and a bit of depression and everything. So today I want to make a video responding to my anxiety, and I want to document this journey because I feel like it's helping other people out there and it's talking about it. And so I want this to be kind of like a journey, like a documented thing. So this is part one of responding to my anxiety. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So basically on Sunday I was hanging out with friends, and then after everyone kind of had their own thing to do, so they gave me back a ride home, and it was like around 4, and I was sitting on my bed and I felt so alone and like so crappy. And so I was just like, I was looking so higgy, I was feeling higgy, my mind was higgy, my heart was higgy, everything was just higgy. So I was literally just laying on my bed and feeling so crap, like so crap. I felt like thoughts were coming into my mind like, oh, you're miserable, you have a miserable life, you don't have anyone. And I was literally just like laying down and letting my mind accept these things, these lies that weren't true. And I was like listening to them and I thought they were normal. I'm like, okay, this is true. Maybe I am miserable. My life is gonna be miserable. I don't have anyone. And just these thoughts kept on like creeping in my mind and everything, and I believed them. So I was just laying down on the bed on Facebook, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And then I saw this video of this pastor preaching, and he's like, you need to take authority, sis. Stand up. Jesus gave you authority. You're not just anyone. You got to take authority over these things. Sometimes don't wait for Jesus to come and heal you. You got to stand up against it. I'm like, yeah, okay, you have a point. Yeah. So I started praying, and hey, Jesus Christ took the win.
You want it? You want it? Take it!
I started praying and just taking authority over these lies that the enemy placed in my mind, and anxiety, taking authority over it, depression, over anxiety. And I just started praying and binding those spirits in the name of Jesus. So I started praying and speaking against those spirits, and I know that the strength that I had was by God. He gave me the strength to get up and speak against it, and speak against depression, speak against anxiety, speak against thoughts that were not true. So I basically just started praying, and I felt great, y'all. I felt great. I'm like, okay, this is nice. I like how I'm feeling right now. This is nice. One major thing that was really affecting my mood and kind of leading me towards that depressiveness and anxiety is that I would base my happiness on like one person. And if that person is with me, I'm the most happiest person ever. Life is Gucci.
Gucci please, Gucci, Gucci, Gucci please, Gucci please.
Life is good, like I'm happy. And as soon as that person leaves, like they take my happiness with them. They leave with my happiness, and I just feel completely like ripped and sad and angry and like completely down. So I was putting my happiness in my boyfriend, and I was basing him as like the source of my happiness, which is not fair to him, and it's not fair to God, because I was putting him in the place of God, and that's not his place. And he's told me so many times before, I'm never going to exceed those expectations because you're putting me in the place of God, and that's not okay. And it's something that we have to pray against. And so I'm so thankful that he's aware of, you know, his place. So that's what I was doing. I was basing my happiness on him. That's why when he left, or when we always have to say goodbye, I feel so crappy, guys, because it's like, okay, the person that makes me happy, the person that I like being around is gone. Bitch, you dying now. I'm still coming to terms with that. I'm still working on that. But I really had to apologize to Jesus for that. And I had to apologize to my boyfriend as well, because that's not fair on him to do that. So I feel like that was kind of affecting my mood as well. Like, really ask yourself, what is your source of happiness right now? And if it's social media, the likes that you get, your views, your subscribers, your grades in school, how much you make, those things are so up and down. I really had to talk to myself and ask myself, where are you basing your worth? Are you basing your worth on someone else? On someone else but God? And that's what I was doing. And I still do that sometimes. That's the thing. I still do that sometimes, but it's something that I've accepted that I do and that I need to watch out for. So I watched a sermon by this pastor that I really, really love, and he's so funny, y'all. He's funny, like he's actually funny. You guys might know him, Transformation Church, Pastor Mike, awesome pastor. So I started watching his sermons a bit, and it was about love. And it really helped me, y'all. It really, really helped me. I was just very compelled because I'm like, I made the decision that I'm gonna start spending more time with God. And if that means losing sleep in the morning, then it's the sacrifice that I'm gonna have to make, y'all. I don't know why I just went really southern there, but let's go with it. I started waking up at 6 every day to read and to spend time with God and to just talk. I started on Monday and today's Wednesday, and so I've been feeling good. I've been feeling really good. It's been helping to like have that time before the day actually starts, because I used to wake up at like 7:30 and I'm already like, ugh, I'm over it already. And I didn't have any energy or willpower to do anything. I didn't even want to go to work most times, TBH. So waking up at 6 every day, well, so far, bitch, relax. It also makes you feel like you're doing something, that you're not just kind of like moping around. And it's a time to connect with God. It helps, it really does. It's helped me a lot. Like, this video is not about like one day after I overcame everything. Like, I feel like I've been delivered from the bad juju, the bad spirits. It's still something that you struggle with. Sometimes I still have thoughts that are negative, or thoughts that kind of lead to that behavior. But I feel like me really investing my time in God has really helped, you know, because it feels kind of like a burden that's falling off of you when you put your worries in someone else's hands. And so that's what I've been doing, and it's been working so far. I'm not saying that I'm like completely bomb diggity. I'm just saying that I feel healed and I feel less heavy. And if you watched my video before, you would know that I was mentioning how I just felt really heavy and the world was weighing down on me. And now that I've been kind of starting to have this discipline to wake up every morning at 6 and spend time with God, it's been really helping me out. And so it's worked for me, and I hope that if you guys are struggling with it, maybe it's because of that. Maybe because that side of your life is lacking, so you kind of feel depressed. How are you feeling now? Now, things are better. I'm feeling better. Whenever I have really bad thoughts or negative thoughts, or I'm comparing myself to other people, or I'm like, oh, I wish I was like this, I wish I was like that, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. When I get those thoughts, instead of kind of dwelling in them, I kind of take a step back and remind myself verbally, like I speak to myself, and I tell myself, hey, sis, relax, niece, okay? And I just compliment myself, and I talk to myself, and I say a prayer, and that really helps. I'm really glad that I get to like do this with you guys, because I feel like this is something that God really, really wants me to do, to be able to kind of show what I'm going through and like document my process, I feel like it'll help people out there, and I feel like someone will gain from this. And so I'm really glad that through my heartaches I can be able to shed a bit of positivity on it and talk about it. So I really hope that this helps someone, because it's helping me. It's helping me to talk about it. I feel like making that decision to spend more time with God affected every area of my life so far, and it's only been 3 days. Like I feel like at work when I'm stressed, I'm able to calm down more and able to look to Jesus and just talk to him and be like, homie, listen, your girl about to slap some peeps, your girl about to throw these hands, please give me the patience because I ain't doing it today. And I'm taking it one day at a time. This is day 3, so I'm 3 days strong. I'm gonna keep going one day at a time, and I'm encouraging you too to keep going one day at a time. What I suggest is really sitting down with yourself and being honest with yourself and seeing what may be causing these emotions. And I know that things like anxiety, sometimes you're not doing anything and you just feel anxious, and I get that. I completely do. And for me, what's been working for me is that relationship with Jesus. And if you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ, he's a pretty cool dude. He's pretty cool, dude. He's pretty cool. Like, I feel like I can just go to him and just talk. And you don't have to have like a long prayer. You don't gotta like say all these words or no, you ain't gotta do that. He listens. He listens even if you're talking to him like this, he listens. And so that's what I've been doing, just talking to him, and it's been helping. And if you have friends are important. If you have friends that you can go to and talk, please do that, because other than waking up in the morning and praying and reading my Bible, that's been helping. But I also feel like relationships, being able to talk to people and actually opening up to them and being so open about what you're going through will help so much, because the more you hide it for yourself, the more power you're giving it. We're like, are you okay? I'm like, nah, your girl kind of depressed or whatever. So yeah, tell someone about it, talk about it. You'll be okay. I know you will, because I'm okay right now and it's day 3. So this is part 1 of responding to my anxiety. And like I said, this is not a one-day thing. It's not an overnight thing. It takes time, so be patient with yourself. And I can't wait to share with you guys this journey of overcoming that one day at a time. And I'm excited for what it's gonna do in both of our lives. Don't forget to whoa, I actually forgot how to say the word. Bitch. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and talk to me. Literally talk to me. I want to know what you're thinking. If you don't want to leave a comment, slide in my DMs. If you don't want to slide in my DMs, you're lost. I'm thankful for you guys, and I'm thankful that I'm able to do this, and I hope that you liked this video. I don't know if it made sense, but let's hope it did. Okay. Goodbye.